At Barlo's, we're incredibly proud of our Kilkenny heritage, and because of that, we're absolutely delighted that we're able to become associated with Paddy Deegan, who's now become Barlo Nissan's brand ambassador for the stunning new Nissan LEAF. And what better brand ambassador than a young player making his way in inter-county hurling, who is a pleasure to deal with, and it works really, really hard, trains really, really hard, and is a true gentleman. And no better brand ambassador for a company like Barlo's, and no better brand ambassador for the city of Kilkenny and Kilkenny hurling. When we were talking to Paddy about what sort of vehicle he wanted, we immediately kind of agreed that the Nissan LEAF would be absolutely perfect for Paddy. He knew about it, he knew about electric vehicles, he knew where motoring is going, and if the LEAF is the future of motoring, which it is, and Paddy Deegan is the new generation of the future of Kilkenny hurling, it was a match made in heaven.
I'm absolutely delighted now to be getting the Nissan LEAF. I suppose the technology on it is unbelievable, and it's an environmentally friendly car. It's extremely comfortable. There's not a sound out of it. I remember Colin turned it on the other day and I didn't even know it was on.
The fantastic thing about the new LEAF is it's incredible for everyday use, and for somebody like Paddy who's going to training or here and back to Thurles, it's absolutely very economical to drive. It costs roughly 1 cent a kilometre to drive, so there's a significant fuel saving versus diesel or petrol. But the range in the new LEAF makes it a very practical car for absolutely everybody.
Driving the LEAF is just, I suppose, is an unbelievable feeling, because I never thought I'd get near a car like this or whatever. The only difference, I suppose, is the kind of up in intensity in it. I suppose, obviously, training with Kilkenny is you're playing with the best lads around the county, and that's not kind of getting at the lads playing with the club, because they're obviously extremely good hurlers as well. But when you're picking 30 lads from how many clubs in Kilkenny, 12 senior clubs in Kilkenny, and junior and intermediate as well, it's they're going to be very good hurlers. So just the intensity of it is the only main difference, I'd say, more than anything. I think the training with Kilkenny does stand to you. You're playing against players of unbelievable quality every night you go in. So three times a week, you're coming up against lads like TJ Reid and that sort. So you're going to be improving all the time, and I suppose the most important thing is bringing that back to your club and doing it with your club as well. It doesn't really faze me now, to be honest. I suppose you're going out with your teammates and you want to do the best you can to help them. So I suppose if you look into it too much and kind of be in awe of players that are maybe have a couple of All-Irelands or All-Stars, you're going to get caught up in the moment. So I think you're better off thinking about yourself and the players you have beside you more than the other players on the opposite team. Just keep your head down and just work as hard as you can. I suppose a lot of people say hard work will get you to where you want to be, but it's not a cliche. I suppose if you put in the work, you're going to get your rewards. There you go, there. I suppose the charge on it is great. I'm able to get to and from training every night on a single charge. I can even get to Thurles and back on one charge, and then I can also get up to Crow Park there on a single charge as well, so hopefully that'll happen as well.
What I'd say to anybody looking at electric cars or thinking about electric cars is they're here to stay, a bit like the cats.